Good evening, everyone. Today is Sunday. It is November the 18th, and this is the Futures in 5 for tomorrow, November the 19th. We're taking a look at the ES. We've got a couple of things that we need to be concerned about. One, this region of resistance at 27.47. If we can't get up and over it, we're going to have a tough time. We've got a little bit of resistance sitting all the way up here. And so if we continue to hold this edge, we ought to be able to move up. But it's a mixed bag here. It really, really is. Because our adaptive moving average is flat, I suspect we pull in deeply and then bounce. So I would say if you're looking at this, we've got our inflection here, so we know that's a resistance zone. To trade it, we need to go up, over, and pull back and hold. But since it's flat, it's likely to collapse through that edge. So really, the best bet if you're looking for a long is to wait for it to fade deeply into the support zone unless it just takes off buying. Other than that, we should remain landlocked. This is a holiday week, so we are going to have limited volume. Smaller volume amounts usually give us more upside uh, paths. And since the bond futures are right up here at resistance, it seems to me that they're taking a gamble that's going to push this down, and that ought to give our ES a little bit move of a motion upward. So if you're looking for long action, I would wait for the dip into the support zones. This level at 27.08, 27.07, extremely important in terms of how the chart moves. All right, NQ, same sort of thing, flat adaptive moving average. We've got sellers above us at 69.30. I'm going to put another alert there. That's going to give us a shot at seeing how we can get up and over this edge. We are looking at some sort of pattern that could hold support here, but again, with this flat average, we're very likely to wick down and then bounce. So if it fades here and you're looking for a long, wait for it to either bottom out way down here or bottom out way down here in this midline and then begin to pop and recover the formation. I wouldn't have any limit orders down here at the base of support right now simply because there's a lot of mixed bag action here that could really get very ugly. And we've got this level all the way down here at 65 and some change. What is this one? Low 65, 80, 50. And so that easily, anything can happen here, folks. We could have deep dips, we could have all kinds of noise, we could have bad news. Whatever the case is, if we have very aggressive motions in either direction, they are going to reverse. This is not a formation that holds a breakthrough. You do have to see some sort of price action jockeying, even if it's a shallow reversal before it moves down. Let's take a look at the same thing. We've got this flat moving average. So what we want to see is, can I get up and over my 25,489? Can I get down below 25,186? And then see a failed retest or a positive retest, and that's going to send us up into these zones. This area right around here at 24,780, 24,790, something like that. That's a pretty important support zone, and it's sitting, right here at this wick in this region. So we really want to watch for that upside pressure. Again, because of this flat action, if we break down into the congestion zone, it's very likely to give us a reversal pattern. If we break away from our congestion zone, it could run easily. All right, and that really is what we're looking at there. Yeah, that's me with a yawn. All right, we did roll contracts. We're in the January contract now for oil. And so what we are looking at really is, isn't this interesting? Let's go to baseline and watch those things come together. Um, if we take a look at what's going on here, we aren't all the way through this elevator shaft, but we really are in a space where resistance has shown up quite a few times. This is a big battle. Again, flat moving average. This is very odd. We've got flat moving averages here in this space, so we know we've got sideways formations. Are we seeing opportunities for reversal patterns coming into the space? Yes, but what we would need to do is get up and over 5750, cross through 5770, and then pull back and make sure that we held 5750. That would give us a nice clean breakout space and take us back up into the 158 all the way maybe to uh, 5880 in that space. All right, so that's what we're looking at with this. Really, they are in some sort of relief bounce, but you see where these SMIs are. All the bounces are going to fade. They have been coming into higher lows, but this is a massive congestion space. I would say wait to see the edges before you decide you're going to go long, or wait to see the edges before you decide to go short. This chart is still in a bullish formation. It's collapsing at that 1224. We know that that's a big resistance zone. You know, if our charts bounce tomorrow, what we'll be looking at is a very likely fade here into the support zone. That should match somewhere around here, 1214 to 1216, and then it should move forward again. If our charts roll over, we could have another bounce up here into the 1232 with gold. We know this is an important zone, so we really do need to watch for it. Take a look, see how it pulls back into these edges at 1217, and that really is what you're looking at. Right now, we certainly have got all kinds of momentum sitting in the space um, that tells us, you know, we could have a pullback into a deep support action event before we moved forward, right? I mean, we could leave this very easily. So that's what we are looking at. Tomorrow morning, I will not have time to put up everything because I will be in transit. A lot of things going on tomorrow. And so, good luck trading. I've put out the report tonight. This will pop up, and I will also do a private video for the members.